Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, March 11th, 2022. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Honorable Mark Brantley, Premier of Nevis, as well as Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge, leader of the Nevis Reformation Party, have endorsed the 2021 St. Kitts and Nevis Population and Housing Census activities. On Thursday, March 10th, the Department of Statistics and Economic Planning held the official virtual launch for the 2021 census at the Malcolm Kishad Recreational Park Conference Room. Given the feature address, Premier Brantley highlighted the importance of the census while urging the general public to cooperate in the upcoming weeks.
Each year as a government, as we present our annual budget and projections for the upcoming fiscal year, these projections and programs are determined by the dynamics of the population change from year to year. Hence, the importance of having accurate and timely data on the citizenry and residents of our country so as to guide our actions in a realistic way. Further, the work programs and policies executed by the Department of Social Services, the Ministry of Health, Education, along with the Department of Youth, and all other government departments are in large measure driven by valuable data that this population census exercise can provide. I take this opportunity to encourage the general populace to give their full cooperation to the enumerators when they arrive to assess your household. I urge you to be truthful in your responses and to give accurate information. Remember that false information leads ultimately to false data. False data leads us to make bad decisions in relation to how we allocate resources. And so it is critical that the information given is accurate.
Also endorsing the census was leader of the NRP, Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge. She shared her thoughts on the usefulness of the census and wished the Department of Statistics and the wider Nevis Island administration success in the endeavor.
The census is a critical tool that is used to help us achieve sustainable growth and development in Nevis. It helps us to identify various trends. It helps us to assess our status based on certain global indicators as well as regional and local indicators as well. And so I take this opportunity to wish the NIA and the Department of Statistics every success in carrying out this census, and I adopt the slogan, "It's me, you, us, 2021 census," and I do hope that we can get full cooperation from all persons in the community because it would be beneficial for the NIA and for the administration of the government, regardless of who is in government.
Also present was Deputy Governor General Her Honor Hailita Liburd, along with various government officials, namely the Honorable Eric Evelyn, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance Colin Dorr, Director of Statistics Doriel Tross Phillip, and Chair of the COVID-19 Task Force Dr. Judy Nisbet. The event was chaired by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Communications and Works Dr. Ernie Stapleton. At the ceremony, the Department of Statistics also acknowledged the winners of the 2020 pre-census activities with a video as well as a display of the winning items. A ceremony was held at the Flamboyant Nursing Home on Wednesday, March 9th to honor one of its residents. The highlight of the event was the presentation of a Centenarian card from Queen Elizabeth II to Gwendolyn Stapleton Clark in celebration of her 100th birthday. The card was delivered by Deputy Governor General Her Honor Hailita Liburd.
On behalf of the Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, GCMG CVO QC JP LLD, Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis, I have the honor to present to Ms. Gwendolyn Stapleton an envelope And it is saying, I am pleased to know that you are celebrating your 100th birthday on 14th January 2022. I send my congratulations and best wishes to you on such a special occasion. And it is signed by Elizabeth R.
The Honorable Eric Evelyn also made a presentation to the Centenarian on behalf of the Ministry of Social Development.
I am absolutely delighted to be here today to join in this little brief celebration. Of course, we were here last year, but the royal lady deserves a second trip. And so we are here a second time to honor Mrs. Gwendolyn Clark, Stapleton Clark. You are looking absolutely radiant today. You look even younger than last year. I don't know what is the magic, but we are indeed happy to be here once again as you continue to celebrate, because someone who makes a century should not just celebrate on the day, but you should be celebrating all the time. And so congratulations once again on this milestone, and we are indeed very pleased and privileged to be back here to make this presentation to you today. May God continue to bless you richly.
Thank every one of you to be here this afternoon with me to enjoy the presentation of my birthday. Thank you. God bless every one of you.
The brief ceremony, chaired by Kim Singh, was coordinated by the Department of Social Services Senior Citizens Division. Still to come.
Our target is women, because we are women and we understand the needs and challenges of women.
The details after this break.
Taxes are the lifeblood of a nation. Feel good about what your tax dollars do in Nevis. As a responsible citizen, your tax dollars protect our environment. Pay your taxes on time. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs is hosting a month-long celebration of International Women's Day, and one of the activities for the month was the commissioning of a mural in Gingerland. According to Gender Affairs Officer Mario Philip, the mural is part of the 30th anniversary of the observance of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, which was observed in 2021 from November 25th to December 10th.
And we are doing this because we want the message to get into our communities, right where it needs to be. So persons passing on their daily commutes would be able to get the message that gender-based violence is not acceptable and we need to put a stop to it. The mural also commemorates the lives of persons who would have fallen victim to gender-based violence over the last 30 years. And so you would have a look at it and realize that there are some pelicans, the national bird of St. Kitts and Nevis, and each one of those pelicans stands proxy for a person that we would have lost to gender-based violence.
Junior Minister of Health and Gender Affairs, the Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams, was present at the official commissioning and spoke of its importance.
It is timely that we bring a strong message to the people of our communities that it is not tolerable that we accept gender-based violence as the norm. We are asking our men to think and think again when they are attempting to commit that form of violence, to think that it is the wrong thing to do and they ought not to do it. And so the Ministry and the Department of Gender continue with its quest to bring awareness to its people that we are strongly against gender-based violence. And so this morning, I want to say that I would join with my ministry in commissioning this very important mural.
The mural was designed by Cavill Brown, president of Women of Purpose on St. Kitts. The artist is Daniel Moore. Also present at the commissioning ceremony was Assistant Secretary in the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs, Latoya Jeffers. A new organization has been launched with the aim of operating a resource center to assist women. The launch of SIS Inc. took place on Monday, March 7th.
Our goals are simple. Every underprivileged woman in Nevis should be able to obtain legal advice for free all year round. Every girl in Nevis should be able to access guidance on how to apply to university and how to apply for a scholarship to fund her studies. Any woman in Nevis who is interested in a certain career should be able to be counseled on how to get there, especially if there are women already occupying that space who, if properly engaged, may be minded to offer mentorship. And every single female in Nevis should know that they have a judgment-free zone to which they can turn for help with a full complement of services, ranging from completing those should-be simple forms that end up seeming harder than a math test, to the serious business of selling yourself through a job application letter.
At present, SIS Inc. has 3 directors, Althea Campbell, Janelle Nisbet, and Carif Williams, who will handle the administrative aspect of the organization.
Our target is women, because we are women and we understand the needs and challenges of women. But our virtual doors are open to anyone. For the time being, our services will be offered virtually or through traditional means of teleconferencing. However, our current membership is flexible to in-person meetings in appropriate circumstances. Over the next year, you may hear about different fundraising events. However, in the medium term, our mission is to become a mostly self-reliant nonprofit organization. I wish to encourage women who feel that the goals outlined above are worthwhile to join our cause. Even if you're already involved in some other women empowerment organization, we look forward to collaborating.
Prospective clients and partners can contact SIS Inc. via email at sisinc.skn@gmail.com, via telephone at 665-7788, sisinc.skn on Instagram, or sisinc.facebook page. Among those who attended the official launch was Junior Minister of Gender Affairs, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, who said she is proud of the persons who have established the organization and commended them for the worthwhile gesture, as well as parliamentarian the Honorable Cleona Stapleton Simmons, who congratulated the directors of SIS Inc. for offering their services free of cost to vulnerable persons in the society. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.